Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining why one of the best Fortnite players in the world, Mongraal, has started using stretched res again, and why you guys might want to consider using it for yourselves. If you guys do want to start using this stretched resolution for yourselves, then be sure to watch the entire video guys, as I'll be doing a tutorial near the end of the video. So to start with, the stretched resolution that Mongraal is now using is 1758 by 1080. Now why he started using this specific resolution is for a couple of different reasons. The first reason is for the look and feel of using a stretched resolution. Mongraal has always liked the look and feel of stretched resolutions, especially the older stretched res. For those that don't remember what that looked like, I'll put a bit of gameplay on screen right now. Since this gameplay though guys, obviously it is quite old, stretched res has changed a lot since then. Back then it used to work like this. It would stretch your vertical resolution while keeping your horizontal resolution the same, which gave you so much vision, as you can see on screen right now. Since Epic Games did nerf it and end up changing it, right now in Fortnite Season 10, stretched resolution works like this. It stretches your horizontal resolution while keeping your vertical resolution the same. So what this does now is it reduces your FOV on the right and left side of your screen, so you'll see a lot less on the left and right as it's stretched out. A positive to this though is that the player models are slightly bigger and more stretched out. This reason is also why Mongraal actually prefers this stretched resolution over the native res. If you guys take a look at these comparison screenshots on screen, you'll see how much bigger the player model is on the stretched res compared to the native res. I myself have been actually trying out this res today. I had a few games before and I honestly felt like my shots were just so much easier to hit. I think this is mainly due to the player models being slightly bigger, and obviously that makes them easier to hit. Moving on though guys to our final reason for why Mongraal is using this stretched resolution, and that is for the performance increase. I think mostly everyone watching this video right now has at least had one hitch or at least an FPS drop while playing Season 10. This is due to the performance in Season 10 being really bad, but it does sort of make sense as the content that's in the game right now has been the most content we've seen since release, which will obviously take up a lot more PC power. This stretched resolution though will help as it lowers the pixels on your screen, which in turn will lower the quality of everything on your screen, making the game run a lot more smoother and will allow you to gain more FPS when playing. This is why I recommend that you guys try out 1758 by 1080 for yourselves. Literally, you guys will just get more FPS, which is a plus no matter how you look at it, especially if you guys are playing on a lower FPS. Secondly, like why Mongraal uses it, I think it's worth trying out to see how your aim is on these slightly bigger player models. For me, as you guys seen, it did improve my aim, and that was only after 2 games. There is a downside though to this guys, and that is that you do lose quite a bit of FOV on the sides like I did mention before, and you also do lose some visual quality due to there being less pixels on your horizontal resolution. But those are the only downsides to using this stretched resolution guys. You can't get banned or anything like that. This stretched resolution is completely allowed on all competitive playlists right now in Fortnite. That's Arena, that's the money cups where you can actually win money. Literally you can play it on every game mode. I just thought I'd clear that up as some people still think that you can get banned for playing stretched res. But yeah guys, now that I've explained why Mongraal is using this stretched resolution, I'll now show you guys how you can use it for yourselves. So the first thing you want to do is head over to your desktop. Here you want to press the Windows plus R key. A run box will then appear in the bottom left. You want to type in there %, local app data %, and then press OK. You want to open Fortnite game, then saved, then config, then Windows client. After that you want to right click on the game user settings config file and click properties. You want to then uncheck the read only box, click apply and then OK. After that you want to reopen the game user settings config file. In here you want to replace all of your X resolutions from 1920 to 1758. A quick way to do this is to press both left control plus H at the same time together. This will then open the Windows replace tool. In the top box you want to type in 1920 and in the bottom box you want to type in 1758. Then hit replace all. What that'll do is it'll replace them all without having to manually do it yourself. After that remember to save the config file. Now what you want to do is you want to right click on the game user settings file again and click properties. You want to then make sure that you've now checked the read only box, then click apply, then click OK. Head back over to your desktop, right click on it and select the NVIDIA control panel. In here you want to click the customize button under resolutions, then click create resolution. In the horizontal pixels box you want to replace the 1920 with 1758, then click test and OK. After that, you will now get a custom res appear in the resolutions tab. You want to select that and click apply. You'll notice now that your desktop resolution will change slightly. Don't worry, this is just temporary. While your desktop is in this state, you want to open up your game and make sure that the resolution shows as it's supposed to. It should say in your video settings 1758 by 1080. After that, you're all good to go. You want to then close down Fortnite. You want to then open your NVIDIA control panel again and select the native resolution 1920 by 1080. Your desktop resolution should be back to normal now. The reason why we did that right there, guys, is to make sure that the resolution doesn't reset when we close and open Fortnite. But yeah, guys, you're all good to go now to open up Fortnite and play with this new stretched resolution. Let me know in the comments, guys, after you do try this res out, what you do think of it. Really curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it. If you guys do end up not enjoying this resolution and want to go back to native, you can do this simply by following the steps again in this video, but this time you want to change the X res from 1758 back to 1920. And that's it, guys. That's all I've got for today. If you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful, be sure to drop a like on it. You guys can also subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. We're getting super close to that 150k milestone, guys, and if we could hit that, it would just be awesome. And yeah, if you would like to take that extra step in supporting me, you can do this easily by using Codelife in the Fortnite item shop. Really does help out the channel, guys, if you do purchase skins with my code. So a massive thank you to anyone that's done that so far. But yeah, guys, hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.